At one point in time, he even lost his freedom, and he lost the OVW Heavyweight Championship in his first title defense. On this night, January 2nd, the first Saturday night special of a new year, can Ryan Howe get it all back? Can he right the ship? Can he right the wrongs? Can he become OVW champion? This Rooker wants to stand at the top of the charts, and there's only one way he can do it, by winning the title, the OVW Championship, tonight. It was on Rob Conway Appreciation Night that the Iron Man charged back into Ohio Valley. What the crap? Conway's coming to the ring with Driscoll, Ashcraft, and his trainer? Did Conway just make a deal with the devil? Why has Conway aligned himself with these goons? But again, ladies and gentlemen, it was at Rob Conway Appreciation Night that the Iron Man charged back into OVW, bullied and manipulated his way into an OVW title match that he would go on to win by cheating nonetheless. So I gotta say, I'm not really surprised that the next time we see him in a match here in Davis Arena, he's got the master manipulator, the snake, the rat, Josh Ashcraft at his side. Ashcraft is all about the money, all about the titles, and now as Ashcraft got the television champion and the heavyweight champion both under his consultation, Conway became a 5-time OVW heavyweight champion that fateful night in December. But no one expected to see the Conway become a con man to get it done. Look as he just struts around the ring, takes his time, taunts Ryan Howe. Can you believe that this was once a man who was championed as one of OVW's and Danny Davis's greatest proteges? An OVW original someone who was here when the doors opened, to think that he would sink so low to literally deliver a low blow to become champion again, and then align himself with Josh Ashcraft. I said it before, ladies and gentlemen, I'll say it again. This is sickening. Ron Head for the introduction.
The following match is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. It is a title match for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Your referee assigned to this title match, AJ Lucio. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, the challenger. He is rocking in from the Sunset Strip. Weighing in tonight at 226 pounds, here is wrestling's rock star, Ryan Howe.
Ryan Howe has promised to show Rob Conway how it's done tonight.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Josh Ashcraft, Casey Reeves, and Devin Driscoll. He is the current, reigning, and defending OVW Heavyweight Champion. Here is Iron Man Rob Conway.
As the OVW faithful respond to Conway's introduction with a chorus of boos, no one likes the man that the Iron Man has become. Joined now at the broadcast booth again by Ron Head. And Ron, I want to get your initial reaction when you saw Ashcraft, the trainer, and Driscoll at Conway's side. What were you thinking?
Well, I was surprised but not shocked, or maybe shocked but not surprised, because Josh Ashcraft will sink to any levels to get on top, and if he's going to piggyback on the coattails of arguably the greatest OVW champion ever.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, boy. The truth is, if God was a wrestler, he would want to look just like me. But let's face it, when it comes to professional wrestling, he doesn't have my resume, because I'm the greatest wrestler in the history of Ohio Valley Wrestling. And each and every one of you should get up on your feet right now, put your hands out, get them up and down, and praise the Iron Man Rob Conway, because this is the house the Iron Man built.
Casey Reeves bowed down to him.
Conway has no respect.
You
no
can
respect
play
for
a lot of
Howe.
instruments, brother, but nobody plays championship gold like the Iron Man Rob Conway.
Look, we're not taking anything away from the Iron Man, Rob Conway. He's wrestled in all 50 states and every continent around the world. This guy has done everything. Heck, that's why we were paying tribute to him. That's why we were at a Rob Conway Appreciation Night. But nobody expected this guy, this Conway, to show up.
I mean, it started out when he had unmerciful low blow and won that championship after kind of bullying his way.
I think it started a little bit before that. I think let's go what you were talking about. Conway bullied Dean Hill. He manipulated Ryan Howe into an impromptu heavyweight title match.
And next thing you know, new heavyweight champion, and his exclamation point put his ego trip finisher after he won the title on Ryan Howe.
How fitting that Rob Conway called that suplex off the rope an ego trip. because that is exactly what he has been on since he walked back through the doors here in Davis Arena.
As the atmosphere in this building right now, the Davis Arena is literally trembling. This big fight feel.
Conway doesn't even respect Howe as a man. How many times has Conway called Howe a boy? And how does that get into the head of wrestling's rock star?
As on the heels of winning that title, already Ryan Howe is keeping that positive attitude, saying that he has a chance now to become a two-time OVW heavyweight champion. But what kind of mind games is the champion pulling to bring out Devin Driscoll, Casey Reeves, and Satan himself, Josh Ashcraft? Why? Why, Gilbert? Why?
What kind of deal was done? How much money exchanged hands? And how in the world does Josh Ashcraft keep getting superstars to align themselves with him?
Josh Ashcraft, after he was in the ring with Jeff Jarrett, may have a little stroke himself.
How does Ashcraft keep getting champions?
And look at Bobcat Casey Reeves now. He's all decked out in the championship attire. Snap into it. As the Iron Man, Rob Conway. You know, Gilbert Corsi, ever since Rob Conway Appreciation Night, we've had record high OVW TV ratings in over 10 years.
And I'm sure that Conway is taking all the credit for that, huh?
Well, you have to give credit where credit's due. I mean, more people witnessed that title match where Rob Conway defeated Ryan Howe than any match in over 10 years here in the Davis Arena, and that's saying something.
Again, I'm not taking anything away from the wrestling resume of the Iron Man Rob Conway.
I mean, Rob Conway's been in the ring with such greats as Shawn Michaels, as Ric Flair,
Conway just said
Jushin Liger.
Conway just said that cheering against him is like cheering against the USA. Are you kidding me? And you wonder why I'm saying that this guy's on an ego trip? It's a wonder that this guy's head can even get through the door in Davis Arena.
Well, I mean, look at him right there. He's all decked out in patriotic red, white, and blue. Casey Reeves now dressed up in that red, white, and blue attire. What an honor it's got to be for Casey Reeves to be.
There's no way that Ryan Howe could have expected this. The extras on the outside of the ring, Devin Driscoll, Ashcraft, the trainer.
But one thing, listen to the fans here. From the moment he stepped out from the curtain and hit those opening chords on his guitar solo, he has the fans in the palm of his hands, and he's going to need each and every one of their support.
There is something to be said for the proverbial 12th man, and yeah, that can get you a gust of energy in a certain amount of time. But there's also something to be said about numbers game. And I got to wonder if Ryan Howe is going to have a one-on-one match for the title, or if he's going to have 4-on-1, case in point, as he's trying to chase back Ashcraft, the trainer, and Driscoll right now.
And he's trying to act cool, but you gotta think that Ryan Howe is a little bit unnerved.
And Conway in all this, he actually looks confused at the fact that the fans that once cheered and loved him have now turned against him.
The fans are confused. I'm even confused, and it doesn't take much to confuse me.
The fans aren't confused, Ron. It is Conway who's confused. I don't seem to understand why he doesn't get the fact that he won the title with the low blow, doesn't curry favor with the OVW faithful.
Well, we're talking about arguably the most successful champion in OVW history.
So did Conway just think he was going to get to walk back in here, be a resounding jerk, do whatever he wants?
Resounding jerk?
He was a jerk. He bullied Dean Hill. He manipulated Ryan Howe. Conway came back into Davis Arena, and he was a jerk.
Well, those are a bit strong words there, as we're talking about,
in my opinion,
the most decorated champion. And yeah, I'm going to say the opinions reflected by Gilbert Corsi do not necessarily reflect those of at least Ron Head, as they lock up. And what a lockup here. Such intensity in this building right here. Big time fight atmosphere in this historic title rematch. And Rob Conway is a man who's been the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He's held on to the WWE Tag Team Championship longer than anyone in history.
Rob Conway is the current NWA Tag Team Champion. Again, there is nothing that you can take away from the wrestling resume of Rob Conway.
And now you're adding to his resume that he's a jerk?
I'm just taking great issue with the fact of how he won his newest championship, the OVW Heavyweight Championship, with a low blow.
He'll do it his way, as he says, the
Conway
way. And Ryan Howe with the waist lock from behind and getting to the ropes. Some people may say that's
But Ron,
smart.
I got a question for you. Is the Conway the right way?
But you gotta wonder, who is the OVW Heavyweight Champion? If it works by any means necessary, Gilbert.
You starting
Marcy.
to sound like Josh Ashcraft, Ron Head.
I'm not saying that I'm on his Christmas card list here. Well, I get Hanukkah cards, but nonetheless, you gotta respect.
Conway starting off with a closed fist on wrestling's rock star.
And a very aggressive and cerebral attack.
Hard knife edge chop from the champion onto the challenger, followed up by a forearm shiver. Conway going to work now on Howe in the turnbuckle,
But
in
he
the
blocks
corner,
it.
I should say.
Howe blocks it, and Ryan says he's gonna show him how it's done.
Hard knife edge chop like the crack of a whip as Howe unloads on the champion.
And Conway now unleashing with a series of short rabbit punches and one to the side of the head.
The question now is, can Ryan Howe change his battle strategy when he's had weeks to prepare for a one-on-one contest with Rob Conway, and then at a blink of an eye, there's 3 other enemies on the outside of the ring.
Well, he's trying to put all his courage face on right now. And
Another
what a
hard
chop.
knife edge chop.
This has been one physical title fight, and it's a fight. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a title fight.
Many are saying that Conway went low blow on Ryan Howe when he realized in his match that he could not beat wrestling's rock star without breaking the rules.
And other people may have suggested that Conway
Howe comes in a head full of steam and nobody home.
is using his brain, using anything necessary.
Whammy bar, whammy bar.
He's got the whammy bar
Howe's trying
submission.
to sink it in. He doesn't got all of it. He doesn't got all of it. Can Howe get the champion to the mat? Conway goes to the hair. Conway goes to the hair and sends Howe to the apron.
Rob Conway didn't see that coming. That armbar, that Kimura, that double wrist lock, so painful, so dangerous, and he might be, now Josh Ashcraft distracting the referee.
Turn around, AJ, turn around.
Rob
How's that?
Conway's in so much trouble here. And Ashcraft has him distracted.
Classic Ashcraft. Classic Ashcraft. Always doing enough to distract, but not disqualify.
Well, you're wondering why Rob Conway would hire the services, but again,
Back to the whammy bar. Howe goes back to the grind on Conway. And Ashcraft is back on the apron. Why is the referee losing focus here, Ron?
it's got to be difficult for the referee to stay focused here. Such intensity in this title match. As that whammy
Ashcraft just looked over. Ashcraft just looked over and saw that Devin Driscoll handed the bottom rope to Conway.
Driscoll, Reeves, Ashcraft using referee AJ Lucio as their human pinball. All general.
Oh, up, out, and over the top rope. That would be a blatant disqualification.
But Josh Ashcraft distracting the referee. No disqualification. And you got to wonder what kind of damage has been inflicted on that left arm of the champion. It looks like, yes, there's an injured arm right there
Conway
after that
trying to
whammy bar.
Conway trying to get the blood flowing, trying to get feeling back in his arm. Referee's up to 7 now, and Howe is beginning to store. 8, he's up to 8. Is Howe going to beat the count here?
We're going to have a successful title defense here. Up to
Referee's at 9. Howe barely makes it back into the ring in time.
And
But the
Ryan
damage
Howe
has been done, and the momentum is clearly shifted into the favor of the champion. And Conway, now slow and methodical, picking apart wrestling's rock star.
picking him apart, measuring some fists, and unleashing them into the face of the former champion and challenger in this title fight. Such intensity. And again, Josh Ashcraft again. AJ Lucio, and over the top again.
Again, this is the right way. The Conway is the right way. The Conway looks like a con man right now. Look at his goons. Look at his goons. Driscoll and the trainer doing the bidding for him.
His whole squad of assassins hired here.
And it's all making sense to me, Ron Head. First, Conway hits Howe with the low blow to win the championship when he realized that he could not beat Howe one-on-one. And then Conway hires Ashcraft and his guys to watch his back.
Oh, you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think Conway hired Ashcraft because Conway knew in the back of his mind that he could not beat Ryan Howe in a fair fight. That's my humble opinion.
And no one, as he hooks him in.
It's over.
No, it's not over. It's not over.
The Rocker's digging deep.
The rock star barely able to struggle through consciousness, getting a shoulder up.
Conway's going back to the cover again. The leg is hooked. And where is he getting it from, Ron?
Where is he getting it? Indeed, as Rob Conway has got to be getting a little frustrated
I'll tell
here.
you exactly where Ryan Howe is getting it from. I saw him in back earlier. He wears that defeat to Conway like a chip on his shoulder. Howe feels like Conway played him. Howe feels like Conway played Dean Hill. Howe feels like Conway played OVW. But Howe refuses to be the victim. Tonight he says he will right the wrong. He will charge into 2016 as the OVW champion.
But as you're speaking, he doesn't look like a winner right now. It looks like he's barely able to struggle to stay conscious. But still, somehow, yes. Somehow feeling that energy from the fans and using that humiliating defeat to get that energy back. But Conway, it's breaking down into a back and forth series of lethal blows.
A slugfest back and forth here. Hard forearm shot.
And Conway.
Howe just saying, lay it in, give it another one. This is as much about a title as it is about respect. Conway does not respect Ryan Howe.
Respect, pride, and guts, and once
Sleeper.
again.
Sleeper. Conway cuts off the blood flow to the carotid artery.
Trying to break his way free of that sleeper.
Howe struggles out and goes right back to the grind.
And Conway looks like he's staggered in the corner. Ryan Howe measuring in.
Rockstar charging, connects.
And that time.
And Ashcraft got exactly what he deserved. You didn't see it, but you heard that sickening thud. That was Ryan Howe's fist on the side of Ashcraft's face. There's one distraction eliminated from ringside.
And this time, Devin Driscoll. But he gets eliminated as well.
There's two distractions eliminated from ringside.
Ryan Howe now sliding to the floor.
And the mini-man, the mini-Iron Man, the trainer, Casey Reeve. Good night.
The flunky gets a kick and a penalty kick into Devin Driscoll. Complete athlete goes face down.
It's good. Oh, Ryan, you got to stay focused. You got to stay focused here. Ryan's going out to celebrate with the fans. He needs to get back in the ring.
Ryan Howe's trying to get whatever energy he can from the fans. But Conway has the title belt in his hand.
Wait a minute, who handed him that? Where did he get it from?
Oh,
Conway, did he hit the ref?
I don't think. What just happened there?
I don't know. Something went in the eyes. Something went in the eyes of the Conway. 1, 2, 3.
We have a new champion. We have a new champion. Your winner and new OVW Heavyweight Champion, Rockstar Ryan Howe.
Howe beat Conway at his own game. Howe beat Conway at his own game.
Ryan Howe is the man once again.
Wrestling's Rockstar is back at the top of the charts here in OVW. Ryan Howe charges into 2016 as the OVW Heavyweight Champion. Howe just proved to the Iron Man that he is the man here in Davis Arena.
After a virtual 4-on-1. Wait a minute. The show stealer, the golden.
Wait a minute, where did he come from? Rocco Bellagio! Rocco Bellagio! Golden ticket! Rocco Bellagio comes out and he's got that golden ticket! And he's picking apart Ryan Howe!
Is he cashing in that golden ticket? The new champion barely with a moment to celebrate before the show stealer.
Is Bellagio gonna cash in? Is Bellagio gonna cash in right now? Howe's already had a hellacious fight. Howe's already had to not only fight Conway, but 3 other men on the outside of the ring.
Josh Ashcraft is incensed. Rocco Bellagio has got those crazy eyes bugging out, and is he gonna cash it in?
No, no, no!
The new OVW champion taking the
Not
plunge!
like this! Don't steal it away from Ryan Howe once again! My God, my God! Is Rocco gonna cash in now? That golden ticket grants him a title shot anytime he wants, any place, and Howe is helpless in the ring. Ron, are they leaving?
It looks like
Are they leaving?
It looks like I don't want to say if he's leaving, because I don't know. But it looks like 2016 starting out with the bang. New heavyweight champion, Rocco Bellagio, could be seconds away from cashing in.
Rocco doesn't look like he's cashing in now. But definitively, he made a statement to wrestling's Rockstar that he is coming.
And dotted that statement with an exclamation point. There lays your champion, and there, the golden ticket holder has got his eyes set on the new champion.
Rocco, if you don't know what that statement is, it's Rocco's ready for a title shot.